Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony X Morning Show. I'm Tony T here with you here. Well, back from vacation. I want to thank everyone for stepping like Rod and everyone else here. And of course, our compilation videos were very, very good as well. There's Ramon and El Nino's there, but and of course, the guys are pitching in. Back with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Giving out live free picks for today's card. And today we'll have picks for you here from this again, another Monday, another 15-game card from Major League Baseball. That means some teams were on the road. Some teams have been on the road since the break. And they're back home in their ballparks today. I have some situations like that. Also, we couple from the WNBA. And, of course, we're getting closer and closer to the 31st, which is the first day of NFL preseason. So we'll welcome NFL preseason this week as well. Let's say hello to the Cappers and get right to the picks so we don't mess around here on the Tony This Morning Show. But make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. It really helps us out, whether you're watching us live or on the replay. Let's go to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Yeah, not too much. We had our play of the day and dropped 4 other plays. So it was just one of 4 day, but we hit the best bet with the Brewers. Hey, baseball for me has been like this. It's been a roller coaster ride. Strap me in, hold on. I started 0-13, and then I slowly dug myself up, and we climbed up and went to a plus 800, and then we hit back down the roller coaster, and now we're lost some units on the year. So we're trying to dig ourselves back out of the hole. For me, that's what baseball is. It's the roller coaster ride. I hope we finish the plus units on the top. It's definitely not my favorite sport, but hey, we continue to grind here daily, trying to get you winners. The variance in baseball is real. I'm telling you, the variance of the wind gust and the velocity, and all of a sudden that bat hits the ball just nicely, and brow, it's gone. And somebody named Kurtz, the big Amish, now gets born because he's just the guy that's the man of the hour, as they say in baseball. It happens lots. I've seen it over the years. So that's the part. You try not to let it get to you. You have to just not get too low on yourself going, God, I'm not doing everything right. What's going on here? So sometimes that variance just gets you. You can't get low on yourself and be like, hey, I'm good, and then don't change what you're doing. You just got to stick with your system and do what you're doing, because when you start changing things up, and you're like, well, if I do this, or maybe if I change that, maybe I do this, it gets worse. Downhill you go. So it's just stick with what you're doing. Eventually, it will crest and turn around for you. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to hear on a Monday. New week, new goals. That's we got a big card, as Tony says. Let's find some more winners.
So Alessandro, what's happening?
None much. Great day yesterday in the WNBA. 3-1. Cashed almost everything. Cashed the best bet there with the Dream. I did sprinkle some money lines, so that was nice. Dream got it done for us tonight. Last night, that was nice. Who else? The Sun. The Sun came through outright. We called that as well. WNBA has just been a meal freaking ticket for us this year, so we'll keep betting that for sure. I'll have a couple plays in today in the W. And, baseball wasn't too bad either. Overall in both sports yesterday, 5-5-2. So, I got roughed up a little bit in baseball, but a little comeback there at the end with the Mets. And then I pushed on that over. Tough push there. But, looking to make some money today. Baseball mostly. And, let's get after it.
For me, a 500 wickets. So look to get after it today with this big card here on Monday. So let's get to it here with Major League Baseball. Let's keep an eye on some of the pitching changes here. It will be Troy Melton getting the start here for Detroit today as they take on Arizona, a team that, rough weekend for Arizona here, as they may be the one team that will be looking to sell. That's what they're saying out there. So we could be seeing some moves here in the trading as we approach trade deadline. Looks like it'll be Spencer Strider and Rich Hill today as Atlanta is at Kansas City. And let's see what else we have here. If any other changes here in pitching. Well, we will have a call-up. Looks like Coconuts, Jack Kowanowitz, will be called up. I don't know, boy. There's desperate times in Angels. We told you they don't have much down the farm, so when he comes back up, that just tells you there isn't much down in the farm right now. I guess there's been too much rain on the farm. The roots are messed up. The crops are messed up. There are no prospects out there in the Angels organization as Kowanowitz gets called up. Apparently, that's the word here as he starts here against Texas, against DeGrom and Wisenhunt. And when I see that name, I think of the old Arizona coach. Wisenhunt will get the start, the lefty here for San Francisco. First timer facing the Pirates. Maybe an angle there, bringing him up here in this spot. And that's those are the changes here. And I don't see any high chance of rain. It looks like 39% precipitation in Cincinnati. That looks to be the highest today in baseball. So it looks like dry weather, still hot weather across the eastern and Midwest. It's hot. So we're going to see some high temperatures. St. Louis 9. Oh, St. Louis is miserable this time of the year. Ron Crawford will tell you that there. So in San Francisco, 62 degrees, but the wind blowing out there. And, of course, 88 there in Athletics says they're back home in the shelter. Got the shelter nice and clean for the past 2 weeks. Let's hope they hose it down and ready for action there in the shelter. All right, let's get started here with baseball. Seth Lugo gets a 2-year contract. See how that angle works in the middle of the season there. Another one of those relievers who may converted to start. Now he's going to make $23 million a year for 2 years. So that shows you, we talk about that angle about those relief pitchers getting a shot to start. Well, you're making $500,000. You see Lugo signed 2 years for $46 million. Guys like Ryan Nelson and so forth. that may be your next contract. So that's why we keep an eye on those angles. All right, let's get to it here. Blue Jays, Orioles. Orioles $1.09 here. Total sits 9.5. Tigers and the Diamondbacks. It'll be Detroit at home, $1.28, total of 9. Rockies at Guardians. Guardians $2.30, total of 9. Rays and Yankees. Another divisional game here. New York $1.27, total 8.5. And then we go here to Dodgers and Reds. It will be the Reds at the Dodgers, $1.65 on the road favorites here. Total sits at 9. We get started with Rod.
Yeah, the first one I'm looking at in this matchup, I like the under between the Dodgers and the Reds. We know Yamamoto can deal along, and Burns. Hey, you look at do a quick look at his ERA, and it hasn't been good. But you look what he's done at home in his couple starts. He's actually been pretty good. Went 11 innings, reasonable ERA. I think he's able to mow down some Dodgers there at 9. I like the under in that matchup, and then look at Tampa Bay taking on the Yankees here in this one. Problem is, you know what, Rasmussen, they already know that they've said that he's on a pitch count now, and how far is he really going to go into this game is your big question. How far do they let Rasmussen go? Last time he was out, he went 75 pitches. So then after that, you get the Tampa Bay bullpen. Schluttler hasn't been horrible for the Yankees from what we've seen. So I like the under there. Usually pretty good battle between Tampa and the Yankees. In that one, and hey, we seen yesterday the Yankees got themselves a win. Everybody overreacted, no judge, and hey, they snuck out a win yesterday. It happens. The big overreaction, as they say. I like the under there, though. I think Rasmussen does throw his 75 pitches and mows down some Yankees. Schluttler, I think he can do the same to this Tampa Bay offense that has not been hitting a whole lot, and not smacking the ball like they were. So give me the under 8.5 there in that one, and then. Hey, if you can lose one, hey, you can lose two. Give me Baltimore over the Blue Jays. Fresh off that beating from Detroit, and now you're traveling over into Baltimore and going to take on the Orioles. I don't know, it just seems like a spot that the Blue Jays coming flat, a little tired after having their win streak ended by the Tigers. Give me the Baltimore here in the spot. Just feels like the spot. That price looks funky to me. Blue Jays a jog against the Orioles? What? Okay, somebody knows something. Give me Baltimore there.
Yeah, big line move there because Toronto opened the $1.20 favorite. So it's been almost a 30-cent line move, been higher in some places there. So big move there on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, that line move has definitely scared me off that game. I was on Blue Jays, if I'm being honest, and I like the over in that game. I think both offenses get after these pitchers. Bassett hasn't been bad this year, though. 11-4, 3.88 ERA, definitely something you can work with. I just think they really get to Eflin, and then, this Baltimore bullpen's basically bottom 5 in the MLB. You still got to lean Blue Jays, just betting on the better team. But, I can definitely see what you're saying there with the contrarian type play and, betting on the Orioles, who are definitely going to try to play spoiler. Maybe over is the better play there, just over 9. I like that a lot. Both offenses get after it. And then for the D-backs and the Tigers game, originally I was seeing Mize as the scheduled starter for the Tigers, so that had me a little weary of touching the D-backs, but now I'm going to touch the D-backs here. I've already put that play in, so that's just like a freemium here. Put that play in just now. I don't know. I think Rodriguez can have a good outing. He's a former Tiger. His final year with the Tigers, what'd he go? 13-9 with a 3.30 ERA, 1.15 WHIP, 152 innings in 2023 with the Tigers. Comfortable in this ballpark, Comerica ballpark. I can lean D-backs all day, especially with the good offense that they have. Top 5 slugging team. And then as far as that Rays-Yankees game, if I'm being honest, I'm not betting on it. I have a feeling the Rays are winning here. They've been playing awful. Their bullpen has been playing terrible, which is so uncharacteristic of this team. I don't know. I can't get there with the Yankees today. I think the safer bet is betting on the Rays. I definitely like the under, as Rod kind of pointed out. I would lean Rays and under. I'm not betting on this game, though, so take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, from Alessandro, tell me what you think about these games. Yeah, I like Toronto, despite the line move there. We look at this Blue Jays team. Bats have been hot with 300 past 6 games. Eflin past 7 starts, ERA over 6. And Baltimore's up bullpen past 24 games, ERA near 6. And I can only look here at this Toronto team. Their Rays, I'm looking on the Yankees side here. Tampa Bay's just hitting. They're having issues with the bullpen, and they're hitting, and they're striking out a lot here over their past 5 games. 224 with high strikeouts in their home divisional games. The Yankees are hitting 279. Rustman's a little bit of a struggle here. ERA 6.5 over his past 4 starts. The Rays have dropped 10 of 12 on the road. I got to look at the Yankees in that spot. Give me the plus money with the Cincinnati Reds here. LA hitting just 220 over their past 23 games. Their bullpen, of course, ERA near 5 up there. So some issues there here with LA with the bullpen. I remember they're also missing their bat, that big bat there with Muncy still out with that kneecap issue when he got hit in the knee on the slide to third base by Houston base runner. Cincinnati against winning teams at home, 13-8, returning 4.5 units. And the Dodgers against winning teams on the road, 14-19, losing 8.5 units. So I'll look at the Cincinnati there in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Middle block right now. Good matchup here. Maybe the one of the day here. Cubs and Brewers. Cubs $1.11, total 7.5. Red Sox and Twins. The Twins $1.13, total 9.5. Phillies and White Sox. The Phillies 207, total of 8. Braves and the Royals. It's Atlanta $1.65, total 9.5. And the block here with Marlins and Cardinals. It's St. Louis $1.15. The total sits here 8.5. Start with Rod.
Yeah, a couple here in this block. I like the under first 5 there between the Cubs and the Brewers. Hey, Mizrachi at home. He deals versus these Cubs. Gets up for this game. And we know what Boyd's been doing. Just been Mr. Consistent, Mr. Rolling along, having a career year for Boyd. So I like both those guys to deal early. Totals at 8 for a reason. Give me the under first 5. Cubs, Milwaukee. And then another one I'm looking at is, hey, I know his name is Rich, and he's up on the hill today, and he's going against Strider in this Braves squad. I know there's a big streak of the Braves against AL squads that they've done pretty well against this AL team here, but there's too much value. I can't bet the Braves. They're 2-8 in their last 10 games, and you're going to give me this big giant plus price against a Kansas City team that, hey, they're hitting the ball. Getting some good pitching. I think Rich Hill does enough. Too much value. I'll take a shot with Kansas City there in that one. And last I looked, it's Monday, so you fade the Marlins on Monday. It's just what it is. It's like, oh, it's Monday. Hey, fade the Marlins Monday, and they're playing today. So you look what the Marlins are in their last 29 Mondays. They have 4 wins. They're 4-25 in their last 29 Monday games. So I'll be fading the Marlins there today.
There's some sort of team activity they do on Sunday, but don't remind them that they're doing so bad because they might change it. So it might maybe
it's just a get out day, right? So
yeah.
Sunday's been get out day. Monday, money for the Marlins. But hey, after get out day, you got to get on a flight. You got to get on the plane. You got to come flying in, and for some reason they just I think they'd rather sleep in on Monday. So.
Maybe that may be the case. It's, as we said, maybe there's some team activity that's screwing them up.
Yeah.
Alessandro, what's up to Alessandro?
No, yeah, I like those little stats you get there, Rod. First game I saw there was the Red Sox. I just think that's a steal to get plus money with them. I think they're the better overall team. So, yeah, I took the Red Sox today. I actually put a bet in on that. That Braves run line, I was definitely looking at. That's why I was laughing. I didn't get there, though. I want to fade Rich over the hill, but I'm just going to let that one pass today. I don't blame anybody wanting to take the Braves minus 1.5. The Cubs Brewers, I'm on the under, obviously, with these 2 pitchers on the mound. I lean Cubs if you want to pick a side. I think if there's a pitcher more likely to get rocked, it's Mizrachi. Still only, 6 or 7 starts in the MLB. Yes, he's been lights out. Let's just sit on this fastball. Let him do all the work for us. Easy swing, out the ballpark. What is it, 103 miles per hour? All you got to do is connect with this thing, and it's going out the park. So I like the Cubs today, man. The under's sketchy to me, but I am on the under. I bet on the under 7.5, and I took the Cubs as well. So I like that game a lot. I'll be watching that one. There was one more. Oh, yeah, the Phillies and White Sox. I'm on the under 8 there as well. I think Davis Martin has a good outing. Obviously, Christopher Sanchez is probably going to have a good outing. I like the under there in that spot.
Yeah, from Sandra, tell you what I think about this spot here. I'll take the White Sox at a +1.5. There is plus money there. It's yesterday about a +110. The White Sox at home is this big dog, +150 to +$2. So 8-5 the run line, returning 3.5 units here. Philadelphia on the road hitting just 243. But man, this White Sox team has been red hot hitting the baseball coming out of the break. And that's what they need, because I always said there was a glimmer of hope for this White Sox team when you look at their starting pitching and their bullpen. If they get the hitting together, this team has a bright future. Of course, you cannot always rely on the bullpen. It's sad that they're going to waste a good bullpen year with not making the postseason. But we'll see if they can duplicate that next year. But I'll take them the +1.5. Atlanta and KC. Bubic hits the injured list, by the way, just announced here. That's 15 days, so Bubic will be hurt. And Eric Fetty will be a Brave and expected to go tomorrow. So we told you Atlanta was desperate for pitching, and they go to Eric Fetty, who I don't know. I don't know about that. But anyway, I'll look at KC at that big plus price. I know Strider's on the mound, doesn't pitch as well on the road here. And this Braves bullpen has just been hammered coming off the break. The Braves against losing teams here, 1-8, 1-7 in their past 8 against losing teams, losing 10 units. KC at home against losing teams, 15-7, returning 6 units. So I'll look at KC at that big plus price. Yeah, I'll go under here with Boyd against the Mizorowski in this one. Boyd, man, look at this ERA past 10 starts, 1.14 past 10. The Brewers bullpen has been solid here over that period of time as well. Against winning teams at home, Milwaukee 16-4 to the under. The Cubs have gone under in 6 of their past 8 on the road. I'll look Cubs and Brewers under. I'll take the Twins here at home. Boston hitting just 200 over their past 5. Fitz in his past 3 starts, ERA over 5. Woods Richardson, pretty good form over his past 4 starts as a road dog of even money or higher. Boston now 7-12, losing 3.5 units. Against these starters that give up home runs, Twins 9-1 at home, facing a starter that allows 1 home run per start or greater, returning 8 units. I'll look at Minnesota there in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Spix Morning Show, closing out baseball with these final 5. Nationals and Astros. The Astros 246, 260 up there, total 7.5. Rangers and Angels. You expect the Rangers big here. The Rangers $1.96, total 8.5. Mets and Padres. The Padres favorite home, $1.27, total of 8. Pirates and Giants. The Giants $1.20, total of 8. And it's Mariners Athletics. Seattle road favorites, $1.17, total of 10. We start with Rod.
Yeah, a couple I'm looking at here. I get that Frammer's minus 250 favorite, but that Astros team at home is, 8 straight losses now? They haven't been playing good. The number July has not been good for home cooking for the Astros. So at the big plus price, I'll take a shot. Fading them. Don't want to bet against the Lords, so I will definitely take
only
a
on
shot
Easter.
with,
Remember,
only on Easter. It's okay.
remember Easter Sunday, who you bet against? Remember that?
Right.
We didn't go Easter Sunday. Rod bet against the Lord on Easter Sunday.
So I don't bet against Lord again. It didn't turn out so well on Easter Sunday for me. So I know it's Framber Day, and everybody's going to be all on Framber Day going, look, it's Framber Day. Isn't that our free square on the bingo card? I don't know. Last time I looked, sometimes that's when the shenanigans happen. So, and then you got a guy named Lord pitching. So, you give me the Washington Nationals there in that one. You can grab the plus 1.5 as well. So, I think that's not a bad way to go, because I think somebody's busting up some parlays that, hey, could be the Lord in that one. And then I like Pittsburgh coming in here on Wisenhunt. Hey, good job. I think Wisenhunt has a good start. And Keller, hey, we know he's on the block. He's been pitching well all season long. But our Pirates probably trade him here before the deadline. So I think he has another one of those good starts. I know it was a tough travel spot for him. I also lean to the under 8 in that matchup as well. And also, hey, it's Monday. So last I looked, everybody's going to be fading the Mets off of Sunday Night Baseball, right? It's just one of those spots. Everybody fades the teams coming out of Sunday Night Baseball. Well, I don't know what it is, but the Mets love Mondays. They absolutely love playing on Monday. And they really didn't have to travel that far, did they? It wasn't like a crazy travel spot for the Mets. A little travel up the road, and you play some more baseball after Sunday Night Baseball. 25-9 in their last 34 Monday games, and the Mets have been hot. I think Grimace is going to make an appearance as well. So I'm going to take the Mets there. I don't care if it says Frankie Montas on the ball. I'll take the Mets. They're hot and heating up.
Heating up there from Rob. Move over to Alessandro.
No, first game that stuck out to me was the Mets there and the Padres. I like the over. I'm seeing 7.5. I'm seeing 8. I'll take the over there. I can't trust Cease. Can't trust Montes. Both of these lineups got guys that can definitely put it over the fence. Yeah, I think it's a hitter ballpark as well out there in San Diego. Give me the over. What else? There was only one other one.
Rangers, Angels, Pirates, Giants, Mariners, Athletics, Nats, and Astros.
I'm leaning to the Athletics there. I haven't put that one out on the site. I might have to as well. I bet that one personally, so I'll give out the Athletics here. It's a fade of Luis Castillo. I know his numbers are good this year. I just can't trust him. I have those visions of him back in Cincinnati still in my head. He's going to show up again eventually, and we're going to rock him. So, give me the Athletics. I see Brent Rooker home run. How can you not bet on this Nick Kurtz kid right now? Shout out to Chris. Chris has been betting on that Nick Kurtz kid a long time ago. He's found this guy, a little diamond in the rough here. I think Athletics got. So, give me the Athletics there.
Yeah, from Alessandro, what do you think about these games here in this spot? I'll go under here with Washington and Houston. Lord is pretty well. I know he's been used a lot in relief, but the Astros just really not hitting well. Look at Lord, past 21 appearances, ERA 1.99. You know, Valdez has been solid, right? ERA under 2 over his past 9 starts. And the Washington bullpen has had a pretty good week as well. And bullpen really performed well at home for Houston. Look under in that spot there. Got to look. I look Angels. I look Rangers run line. This Kowanowitz, my goodness, 19 starts, ERA over 6. Angels hitting 209 over their past 7. Kowanowitz got some issues here. Past 8 starts, ERA near 8. Rangers bullpen in good form. They've been in good form for most of the season this year. So I'll look at them in this spot. Matter of fact, Texas 7-3, the run line on the road over their past 10. I'll look at run line in that spot here. Let's see here. I see a plus on the Mets. I'll take the plus here with the Mets here. Sango hitting just 248 home. It's the first home game since the All-Star break, right? And so it's been a long time. They've been away from it's been a while, right? The All-Star break, you come back, you go on the road for 10 days, and you're on the All-Star break. So it's almost been almost 2 weeks since playing in your home ballpark. That's a long time. So I'll look at the Mets there in that spot. Sango hitting just 248 at home. Both starters have been struggling. But I'll look at the this Mets team to get it done here, hitting the ball. They've won 9 of 12 on the road here, returning 3 units to this Mets team. I'll look at the Giants here. It's one of those tricky lines, but Keller's getting a lot of attention though. They realize he's on the train block. Hey, the Giants have a lot of money. They could also be in play here for Keller. But anyway, Pittsburgh just hit 209 on the road. San Francisco's been hitting the ball pretty well. And here's the angle with the lefty starters this year. Pittsburgh on the road, 1-9 against left-handed starters, losing 8 units. So they probably selected this spot for Wisenhunt to come in because the Pirates have not hit. They hit like minor leaguers. So just pretty what I would tell Wisenhunt. You're facing just like another minor league team. All right, don't stress it out here. Pittsburgh can't hit. San Francisco at home against losing teams, 12-6, return of over a unit. I'll look at San Francisco in that spot. They're kind of a tricky spot for the homeless. They're coming back home, and they hate playing in that home ballpark. They do better on the road, so I'm kind of going to stay away from that one here. I almost feel like I need more than plus 113 on or plus 106 on the Athletics to take them. I just think I got to get more than that. All right, let's continue here on the 26 Morning Show as we move on over to the W for today. Some games on Monday, so they got to have to eat out. No time to food prep this week. So for these teams, we got Storm and Sun. Here we got the Storm at 13, 12 in most spots now, total 158. Liberty and Wings. We got the Liberty 8 on the road, total 172. We start with Rob.
Yeah, for me here in these games, I'm looking at. I'll grab the Sun and the 12.5. Carry back-to-back SWAT. I just they're at home here in this one. I don't trust Seattle out on the road. These two teams have faced 3 times this year, and it's been the home team getting the win in all 3 cases. Seattle won at home in Seattle. Suns won at home. We've seen a couple overs, and most recently, the last one that was in Seattle was a slow-paced under. I might lean to an under again because the Sun. Hey, you might get some tired legs in the second half, but at 12.5, I think they still can keep it close there in that matchup. And then Moving on over to the Liberty and Dallas. Don't the Liberty have to take on the Lynx at some point this week?
Wednesday,
right? Yeah. So a couple games. I'm going to grab Dallas here plus the 8 here at home. I think this is one of those spots that Dallas definitely can keep it close with the Liberty. Liberty. I might actually just give me Dallas money line in the first half. I think Dallas at home here gets shot out of the cannon. I think the Liberty get caught with a little bit flat-footed, slow pace in that first half, and Dallas bounces, gets themselves a lead. Give me Dallas in the money line in that first half.
Yeah, from Rod. Move on over to Alessandro.
I don't know with that Dallas game. I was leaning Dallas in the beginning, but I actually put my bet in on the Liberty there with the line started dropping there. I see 7.5 now, 8. I'll take the Liberty there. I know they're missing Breonna Stewart. I just think they get up and down the court. And at the end of the day, Enrique and Paige have not really meshed well on the court yet. They're still working things out. Maybe in next year they'll start getting things, going once they have a full off season together. I don't like the way they've been playing together at least. And then with the Sun, it's obvious we're going Sun. They just cashed us out yesterday. I'm not scared to sprinkle it on them again today. Money line, and I'll be touching that plus 12.
Here we go from Alessandro. All right, we got you through our sports coverage. Now it's time for our Parlay Purple segment where cappers give out a parlay, team player prop, game of the future, NFL, college football, win totals, or more. We'll leave it up to the cappers to start with Rod.
Little 3-teamer for you. Baseball. We're going to kick it off. We're going to go Baltimore money line, St. Louis money line, and the Mets money line. 3-teamer in the MLB.
Teamer there from Rod. We move on over to Alessandro.
Shoot, I didn't even have one ready, guys. Sun will definitely be in there. Sun plus 12. Give me the D-backs and give me the Red Sox. Red Sox, D-backs, Sun plus 12.
Yeah, from Alessandro. I got two for you here, a two-teamer. I've got the Yankees with the Reds there. All right, we got you through that. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony's Picks. We just gave you our free plays, but if you want our best bets, boy, hit the link in the description. You'll find our premium plays there over at Tony'sPicks.com. As we mentioned, link in the description. Click it right there. You'll see what we got rolling over at Tony'sPicks.com. All documented records here, best bets and more over at Tony's Picks. We'll see what Rod's got for sale over at Tony's Picks right now. Rod, for the year, showing a positive return here. Let's see, put the graphic up here. 1,726 units of profit. Rod, what you got for sale over at Tony's Picks?
And for me, over at Tony's Picks, got some baseball. I got a 3-pack of baseball for you. 3 plays I absolutely love to kickstart the week, and in that 3-pack is my MLB play of the day. So on a nice little run with that play of the day. Definitely you can scoop that up singly as well to kickstart your week, or grab that 3-pack to kickstart your week. Or, hey, even better yet, grab that long-term pass. Let's heat up this week and have ourselves a big week. We know that Hall of Fame game is back here on Thursday, so we'll have a play on that for you as well. And then CFL's been hot for me later in the week. Best way to go is grab that week pass. Join me this week. Let's make it a big winning week together to start the new week here on Monday. Hey, take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper pass as well. Pair me up with another one of your favorite cappers here at Tony's Picks. And have 2 cappers putting money in your pocket. That is the way to go. Because, hey, if we find that late play, 10 minutes to 2 hours before kickoff, tip-off, puck drop, hey, we'll get that emailed directly to you when you're aboard long-term here at Tony's Picks. That is the way to go with us here. Bigger savings to you and more plays, more winners. So definitely jump aboard long-term here at Tony's Picks.
That's right, guys. Got to go with Rod over at Tony's Picks. See all the records documented over at Tony's Picks. Of course, you see here with Rod with his one-day passes and the long-term subscription. So go ahead and get signed up. Christmas in July, great time to get on board with those long-term subscriptions for the year. All right, let's take a look, see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. Let's see if we get to it rolling here right now. Let's see what's happening here. I got some comments in here. Oh, sorry. I thought it was something else. All right, let's see what's rolling on here with Alessandro, what he's got going over at Tony's Picks. Alessandro's had a great year in the W. What you got for sale, Alessandro?
No, yeah. So I'll have my WNBA best bet. I'll have my MLB best bet. And I had 7 plays in, but now I'm up to 9. But I do have a 7-pack up for you guys. I always suggest getting on a 7-day or a 30-day pass here. Get way more value on all my picks in the long run. Like I said, I'm putting in 7 to 10 bets in a day. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it there. The 7-day or 30-day pass, I definitely suggest. Like I said, 7 to 10 plays a day, and you can buy the $50 pack there today. But, just do the math. Over the long run, you're saving a lot of money just getting on one of those long-term passes. So yeah, let's make some money today, guys, though. Feeling really good. We got a UFC card later this weekend. I'll be getting to those college football videos as well. But yeah, let's make some money, guys.
That's right, guys. We're Alessandro over at Tony's picked right here in the W7 pack up there. Remember, all of these one-day passes are profit guarantee. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Or go long-term. Those aren't profit guarantee because they're sold such a great discount. And that 7-day pass, you guys like that here on a Monday. A lot of action here from baseball, the UFC card as well. Alessandro's got that covered for you. So 7-day pass and use that promo code 20T at checkout, and you'll save that 15% off. All right. I'm having a pretty great year in baseball this year. I have a best bet on the board right now, as well as the 3-pack. So 4 premiums for me over at Tony's Pick. And also get that 7-day pass for me. Get all the baseball for the week. Match me up with your favorite capper with the 2-for-1 capper promotion. So get signed up. All right. We're with you here every day here at 9:30 a.m. East time. It is the Tony's Picks Morning Show. So, guys, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Be live with us to get the plays right here in real time. And, of course, if you ever miss a show, head on over to our YouTube channel. Type in Tony's Picks in the search console. You'll find our live show right here. All you have to do is just hit that live tab. And, of course, you'll be able to watch the replay here of our live show. We also have the Happy Hour show. Rod hosts the Happy Hour Monday through Friday here at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Got a good crew with him here on the show, so check that out as well. Hit the video tab. Lots of on-demand content here from our cappers. You got my deep dives from baseball on compilation in there. El Nino's always looking for those dogs. 3-2 zone with Ramon, Ron, and Justin today in the 3-2 zone. So take a look at that. Ron's spreadsheet play today. Ron also covers the KBO as well. So keep an eye when there's KBO scheduled. Keep an eye about 8 Eastern time when we drop those videos there. So lots of great content. Also featured content on our shorts. Hit the shorts. You'll see the short series up there. El Nino's with his -1. Look at the Dodgers red today. So check it out over at Tony's Picks. Lots of great content. Let the Cappers talk more about what's going to happen over the YouTube channel. Because Rod, we've got the Happy Hour and more over up on the YouTube.
Yeah, definitely tune in. It's Monday, so we got the Happy Hour rolling 5 p.m. Eastern. We'll get you some more winners there. See some more of the Cappers we don't see here on the morning show over on the Happy Hour. So definitely tune in 5 p.m. Eastern. And hey, always check out the Tony Smith's YouTube channel. Always lots of content there from the Cappers you see here, putting out plays, deeper diving on all the games you see. So definitely head on over and check out the Tony Smith's YouTube content. Lots of it. It's only going to get more as we get closer to football and the seasons continue to come back. So get ready for it. There'll be lots of content here for you to go through here at Tony's Picks. So definitely make sure you subscribe, give us that thumbs up. And we love the interaction. So when this morning show is over, hey, you can chat in the comment section because this video is there all day. We don't mind. We enjoy the comments and we enjoy interacting with all you guys as well. So definitely appreciate everybody.
That's right, guys. We want to make sure you're always welcome to put pics in the comments as well. So head on over there. Of course, Alessandro, we always keep an eye for your UFC videos as well as your college football. You've done some deep dives already on some of the teams and more to come.
No, yeah. I'm sorry. I was just reading that Stacks comment, bro. He's so crazy. Give me an S.
Give me an S. Give me a T.
Oh, dude, that's crazy. But anyways, no, yes, we will have some UFC videos or a UFC video out this week. This is a sleeper card. I mean, you got to be a hardcore fan to really watch this card. I'll be honest. It's a UFC Apex card. A lot of names people are not going to recognize. Trust me, I got you guys, though, for this weekend. Tune in for that. And, yes, I know I haven't been putting out these college football videos, but there's just action sitting right in front of our face that it's hard to not want to make money off of. So I've been focusing on that, guys. But I will get back to these college football videos soon. Yes, trust me.
That's right. I'll sign up there in Vegas, getting those plays in. So check out those great videos. I've already some up there right now, so just check them out there. I'll sign up with some college football season win projections and previews. So check it out over on YouTube channel. Plenty already up there right now. All right, guys, with you here Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. We greatly appreciate that. That's going to do it for the show. Anybody have anything to say before we close it out?
Hey, let's make it a good start to the week. Yeah, let's make some money. Yeah. Good start to the week, Colin.
Good start to the week. Start of football this week. And we goodbye, guys. Make it a winner. We're back tomorrow on the Tony's